Welcome to part 3 of this series on critical and creative thinking. And today we're going to be putting these two together into what I call think fusion. In part 1, we defined critical thinking, which is questioning assumptions and evaluating evidence. And in part 2, we explored creative thinking, which is generating lots of wild ideas and thinking outside the box. If you haven't seen those yet, check out the links in the description. Today, we're going to bridge the gap so you never have to choose between logic and imagination again. So why does this matter? Why should you care about this integration of critical and creative thinking? Well, imagine you're planning a community fundraiser. You want something fun, something that's going to bring people together. Maybe you need to raise money for an animal shelter or a local charity. You're going to need a fresh theme for this event. And that's going to take some creative thinking. But you also have a budget to consider and a deadline. So that's going to take some critical thinking. Separate thinking leads to misfires. It leads to over-the-top ideas that never actually launch because they're not practical, or safe plans that are just boring. Integrating both means you get big, bold ideas that actually work. This might sound easy in theory, but in practice, we often default to one mode or the other. We get lost in details before considering the bigger picture, or we come up with outlandish ideas without testing them against reality. So let's explore 3 battle-tested frameworks that fuse critical rigor with creative flair. And first up, we have SCAMPER. This is a tried-and-true creative thinking technique to modify existing ideas. It helps you break out of conventional thinking by applying a series of simple prompts. Each letter of SCAMPER stands for a different type of action. S is for substitute. What if we swap our venue from a church hall to an art gallery? C is for combine. Could we merge a silent disco with a live auction? A is for adapt, modify, put to another use. Can we adapt the silent disco idea to suit a smaller space? M is for eliminate. What if we remove the dance floor entirely and focus on a seated dinner? P is for reverse. Could we offer a VIP silent disco experience for a special few? And E is for evaluate. How could we enhance the overall experience through additional activities? R is for replace. What if we replaced the live auction with an online auction that runs throughout the event? Now, when you're faced with a problem or an idea, ask yourself, what if I substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, reverse, or evaluate? It's a great way to transform the familiar into something new and exciting. And I love it because it gets you started quickly. With this prompt, what if I substitute? Run through all the possible answers, write them down, and then you'll have a list of possibilities that you can now assess critically. Our second technique is the 6 thinking hats. This approach encourages you to put on different mental hats to stimulate diverse ways of thinking. Edward de Bono, who developed this method, asks us to cycle through 6 different roles: white hat, facts; red hat, feelings; black hat, cautions; yellow hat, optimism; green hat, creativity; and blue hat, process control. To illustrate this further, let's apply the 6 hats to our fundraising event. We're trying to decide whether to host a silent disco, a classic silent party where guests dance with headphones, or a live band. First, we gather some facts. White hat, facts. And finally, we have the mind-mapping hybrid. This technique blends the freedom of creative brainstorming with the structure of critical analysis. Start by creating a messy, free-form mind map to get every idea out of your head onto paper. No judgment, no editing, just let your thoughts flow. Once you've got a good amount of content, it's time to put on your critical thinking cap and analyze. Label branches with feasibility scores, risk flags, or opportunities for merging. This transforms your mind map into an idea funnel, helping you visualize connections and prioritize action. This technique is fantastic for sorting through complex problems or brainstorming for a group. The combination of the initial free-form mapping with the subsequent critical annotation turns this process into a powerful problem-solving tool. Let's pull everything together with a quick case study. Our challenge: reimagine a community fundraiser. First, use SCAMPER to generate 8 potential launch themes. Then, use the 6 hats roleplay to test each idea and pick the top 2. Finally, build a hybrid mind map to visualize rollout steps and annotate logistics. In under 60 minutes, we went from 8 wild ideas to 1 actionable, exciting plan. You see, critical thinking helps us make sense of the endless creative possibilities. It grounds our aspirations in practicality and guides us toward the most promising ideas. When used in tandem, creativity gives critical thinking the spark it sometimes lacks, the imaginative leaps that lead to innovative solutions. So it's not about choosing between logic and imagination, but rather about harnessing both through techniques like SCAMPER, the 6 hats, and the mind mapping hybrid. These tools enable us to navigate the complexities of real-world challenges, turning abstract ideas into tangible, impactful realities. It's easy to get stuck analyzing, but the real power comes from taking those ideas and testing them, refining them. It's in this fusion of logic and imagination, of careful planning and bold creativity, where the magic happens. Remember, it's not enough to think critically or to think creatively. We must learn to think critically and creatively, and with practice, these techniques become second nature. Now it's your turn. Pick a project you're stuck on and run it through SCAMPER 6 hats and your hybrid mind map. Share your results in the comments. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss part 4 of this series, where we'll tackle group thinking dynamics. See you next time.